Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, everything's going to go my way today as I water my beautiful flowers and plants. Oh, let me put my watering can down. I'm just so busy. It's a beautiful day, but I have so much to do.
Good afternoon, Abigail. I haven't seen you in a while. What's new?
Hi, Bob. Well, I've been busy, but I sure could use a break.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Well, honestly, I've been way too busy to even notice. I don't even have time to go to the beauty parlor.
Don't worry about it. You look great. Look at me. I only have these old things to wear to the fitness room.
You're going to go to work out dressed like that, Bob?
Well, to tell the truth, I fake it so I can tell my doctor I exercise.
Well,
I noticed your plants look real good.
my plants. Oh, thank you, dear, so much. I work on them.
I guess I'll be on my way.
Well, wait. Do you have a moment to talk?
I'm always on the go, but I can spare a minute.
Have you heard about Mary Butler and Mr. Pendergast?
No, I haven't. Wait a second. Let me adjust my hearing aid.
Oh, Bob, I think you have very selective hearing.
Now tell me, what happened?
Well, listen to this. Mr. Pendergast's face was red, and they were very, very loud in the dining room last night. He might have fallen.
Oh no, I hope he didn't hurt himself.
Well, they stormed out of the dining room in a huge huff.
Something's obviously happened between them. Nothing serious, I hope.
Well, you do know that they are an item. Mary got a brand new hairdo.
About time. I haven't been able to see her eyes in weeks.
Well, I have to go now. It's a busy day and it's time for my nap. In the meantime, can you please figure out what happened?
I'll see if I can find out. Maybe I'll pass an exercise today.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, how are you feeling today, Charlotte?
My damn arthritis is acting up today, so I really can't stay very long.
I feel the same sometimes. The sun should be a big help.
Bob, the sun doesn't help shine where I have a problem.
Gotcha. Listen, Charlotte, I just heard some gossip.
Gossip?
Maybe I'll tell you about it another time when you feel better.
Oh, Bob, tell me right away.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you. I guess it's easy to stick around if you're going to hear something juicy.
Now, don't skip anything at all.
Well, you know that tall, gray-haired new guy, Pendergast is his name, he moved in 3 months ago?
Yeah, he's quite handsome. However, I think he's a little weird, don't you?
No, but he's a little eccentric. In any case, I did hit something shocking.
Oh, what is it, for goodness sakes?
His face was red as a beet when he left the dining room with Mary Butler.
So?
He was seen on the floor. We think Mary slapped him across the face.
Goodness gracious, I don't believe it. Why in the world would she do that?
Somebody's calling Mary this morning to get the story from the horse's mouth.
Please let me know if you hear anything else. Meanwhile, I have to watch my soap opera on TV.
Okay, it's time for my walk around the campus.
Later on, I think I'll stroll over to the mail room. That's where I may get the scoop about Mary.
Yeah, the mailman calls it the Daily Gab Fest.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
I just saw the weather forecast. You better get an umbrella if you plan on being outside very long today.
That explains why my arthritis has been giving me such a problem. So how you doing, Dixie?
Well, frankly, I had 3 cocktails at dinner last night, so I've got a slight headache. And those horrendous plants in front of 101 are making my headache worse.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you have a headache. Next time I see you, I will fill you in with the latest rumor.
Oh, well, I expect to go out of town soon, but...
Maybe it's best I'll wait until...
Oh, no need to wait. What's going on?
Well, you won't believe it.
Tell me, Charlotte, and don't leave anything out.
Mary Butler looks different with a new hairdo, but she has much too much makeup on her face.
Well, she looks so good already. I don't know why she would do that.
But wait until you hear the reason.
Well, as Ross Perot says, I'm all ears.
Well, first of all, you know she's dating that Mr. Pendergast.
Oh, lucky her.
Hello, Earth to Dixie. This is Houston calling.
What? Oh, okay. Where were we?
It's about Mary. Now, let me finish the story.
Please do. Quickly.
Her face was as red as a beet last night at dinner.
Well, that's a shame, but so what?
Mr. Pendergast insisted she looked too pale.
Who does he think he is?
If she didn't add more makeup and get a new hairdo, he said they wouldn't be an item anymore.
That Mr. Pendergast has some nerve.
And that's not all.
Oh, no? What else?
He slapped her face.
Why, that SOB.
Please don't tell anyone about it yet. The lady who owns those plants in 101 is checking into it.
Oh, you mean Abigail. Okay, just depend on me. Mum's the word.
Well, I guess I have to go now and take an Advil.
Well, goodbye for now. Oh, and by the way, Advil with vodka really works.
I'll try that.
This place is usually very boring.
Hi, Dixie.
Oh, good to see you today, Abigail. You know, your plants are so nice, they add to the beauty of the atrium.
Sounds like Charlotte's enjoying her soap operas. Either she's watching As My Stomach Turns or The Old and the Card Sharks.
Charlotte never misses her soaps. By the way, did you hear about the fight in the dining room last night?
No, you've got to be kidding me.
Mr. Pendergast hit Mary Butler.
What? Oh my gosh, I heard about them talking out loud, but I had no idea, didn't realize they'd had a fight.
Well, her face was as red as a beet.
But I heard his face was red.
Well, of course it was. He was embarrassed.
Well, I guess that explains it.
Isn't it exciting to live here?
Oh, it sure is.
I think I'll go back and watch my favorite movie. It's called 3 Sheets to the Wind.
Well, I must say, Dixie, that's right up your alley. Right now, I happen to be very worried about Mary.
Why?
Well, she didn't show up at bridge today, and Mary loves playing bridge with the girls.
That's odd.
We called her apartment, but there was no answer.
This is making me nervous. I need a drink.
Hi, you two. Guess what?
Bob, how do you always find out about everything?
Oh, I just keep my ear to the ground. I hear Mr. Pendergast didn't show up for his bocce game. He's the best player here, so no one knows where he is.
You mean they both disappeared?
This is a terrible situation, terrible. I mean, really awful. We should be more worried. Oh, here comes Charlotte.
Hello, everyone. Excuse me, what's your name?
My name is Abigail.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
I give up. Now that we're all together, we must get to the bottom of this. There's no news about their whereabouts. Have we heard anything else?
Yes, I have. I learned that Mary might have had a nosebleed last night. Oh.
Wait a second. I thought all he did was kiss her.
That's all. How would you like to have it happen to you in public?
I wouldn't mind if he kisses me.
But suppose someone said that you were drunk in public. How would you feel?
Big deal. I mean, they'd be 100% correct. Why do you think I live in the Jamesons' apartments?
Okay, no more of that. Their disappearance, has been called into 911. And a police officer is coming to interview all of us.
Oh, that makes me scared.
Why be scared, Charlotte? We have...
What?
Bob, you know you can protect us.
What?
There's no reason to be scared, Charlotte.
Well, we better get our story straight.
Excuse me.
Oh my goodness.
Good afternoon. I'm Officer Casey.
Good afternoon, Officer Casey. I'm Abigail.
Wait a minute. Didn't I meet you all last year?
Well, I, for one, would remember a good-looking man like you. I mean, a man in a uniform.
Really? For that I could charge you with perjury.
Oh, that would be awful.
Officer, why were you here before?
I had to investigate the Snickers ice cream caper.
What was that all about?
Snickers ice cream was missing from the kitchen. I assure you it was not a laughing matter. My investigation proved it was replaced by mayonnaise.
Ew. I don't think I like mayonnaise ice cream.
Oh, well, I hope you're still taking your medicine, Charlotte.
Okay, let's get serious. I'm here now to investigate a Code 451 complaint.
Now, what does that mean?
It's a case of a missing person.
There's 2 people missing.
Well, that makes it a Code 452.
I'm so sad.
Oh, control yourself, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I want to verify the facts that led up to their disappearance. I need your cooperation.
Oh my goodness, this is so good. It's so exciting.
First, did Mr. Pendergrass slap Mary Butler?
No.
Well, let's get this straight. Ma'am, did he or didn't he?
Makeup.
Makeup? What in the world do you mean by makeup?
Her face was red from too much makeup.
Is that so? Okay, forget that for now. Let's start all over.
Oh, this beats watching reruns of Kojak.
This question is important. Did Mr. Pendergrass kiss her?
Yes.
How come you didn't say anything, ma'am? Because why?
Because she kissed him.
Suppose one of you tell me exactly what happened from the beginning, please.
I'll do it. To begin with, red cabbage was served with sauerbraten last night in the dining room.
With mashed potatoes.
And carrots and peas.
It's best with a glass of Pinot Noir.
Hold it. What does what they had for dinner have to do with your missing friends?
Well, Mary was wearing a beautiful white jacket. So someone thought red sauce on the jacket was blood.
Then we thought there was a fight and Mary had a nosebleed.
This is incredible. Do you all feel okay today?
Yes,
Officer
Officer
Casey.
Casey.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of their disappearance. I understand they were last seen leaving the dining room.
That is correct.
Please describe what they look like at that time.
She had a brand new hairdo.
He was very embarrassed.
and they were holding on to each other.
I had too much to drink, so I plead the fifth.
What in blazes? I don't think you ladies are doing your best to help me.
Officer, nobody has seen them since last night. We're worried sick about what could have happened to them.
Okay, I will call headquarters and get out an APB.
Oh, no, not that.
Crazy. Lady, calm down. It only means all points bulletin to help the police find them. Instead, I'll put out a bolo.
A bolo? Is that something a policeman wears around his neck?
You know, that's the funniest thing I've heard.
Don't be so disrespectful, sir.
I apologize, ma'am. A bolo tells the police to be on the lookout,
That's so much nicer.
but it isn't over yet. Have you told me everything? Are you aware you can get in trouble for withholding evidence?
Oh my gosh, will I tell him every detail or not?
There's also a possibility they've been kidnapped.
That's impossible.
Bob is right. They are both very high maintenance.
Yeah, they're as tough as last year's Christmas fruitcake.
You'll win. I've got to get back to headquarters. Besides, I need a Valium right now.
Thank you,
Officer
Officer
Casey.
Casey.
I'm sure we'll find them. Just do me one favor.
Anything you want.
The next time you have to report an incident at this place,
Yes?
please call the FBI.
Okay, he's left. What do you think we should do next to help Mary?
Why don't we have a cocktail first?
It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world.
Now, that is not going to solve the problem, Dixie. Do you want to help poor Mary or not?
You're right, Abigail.
I mean, if only we just knew where they went.
And if they're together,
And is she okay?
That reminds me of a love story in the National Geographic.
Really? A love story in the National Geographic?
I cried the whole time. The story is about a couple who disappeared for 2 months without a trace.
that sounds mysterious.
They closed up their house and put the dog in the kennel.
Oh my goodness, so then what happened?
And the police had no clues to go on.
Nothing bad happened, did it?
Not at all, silly. The neighbors forgot they went on vacation to the beautiful mountains of North Carolina. It was so romantic.
Strange. Ladies, from my standpoint, I think we can depend on Officer Casey to find them safe and sound.
Well, look who's coming.
Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm so happy to be back and see my friends.
Oh, thank you, Officer Casey. Thank you for bringing them home.
Just routine, ma'am. Glad to see you again, Miss Abigail.
We've been real concerned about you two.
You won't believe it.
Believe what, Mary?
On bended knee, he proposed to me last night.
Mr. P, you sly old fox.
So then what happened?
Well, I had to help him stand up off the floor. Didn't I, honey?
Yes, dear.
I thought he went into cardiac arrest.
So the two of you did not have a fight, and you didn't leave in a big huff, and he didn't complain about your makeup.
Of
course not.
And you didn't have blood in your jacket and kiss?
Well, yes. I spilled some of my Bloody Mary on my jacket.
Now we know. Now we know. The Grapevine is alive and well at Vickers Landing.
We did have a lover's spat about the dessert. She wouldn't let me order the triple chocolate nemesis.
That's cruel, Mary. So why didn't you tell us the news last night?
I am sorry, but we were in a hurry to leave. Right, babyface?
Yes, my dear.
He swept me right off my feet. Didn't you, sugar?
Yes, dear.
Let's have a drink to the lovebirds.
Wait a second. Come on, Mary. What's the rest of the story? Don't keep us in suspense.
Surprise! We were married last night.
Oh, congratulations. Woo.
Where did you find him, Officer Casey?
I found him playing bingo.
I won 2 games.
It's all been so exciting. Last night, we were guests in the bridal suite of a Motel 6.
Oh, how romantic.
Wasn't it lovely, darling?
Yes, my love.
Excuse me, please, Miss Abigail. May I take you to dinner tonight?
Oh, I would love to go to dinner with you, Officer Casey.
Mr. Pendergast, how about a kiss for the bride?
Okay, I will. But first, Mary wants me to sing the wedding song that Al Jolson sang.
Come on, sweetie pie. Sing it to them like you sang it to me.
Oh, how we danced on the night we were wed. If you think we just danced, you're nuts in the head.
I'll drink to that.
Dixie, the bartender told me you only order club soda.
Okay, I admit it. I just wanted to be noticed and for all of you to treat me as a friend.
Dixie, we all love you. How about going to the Pops with me this Saturday?
Oh, this is so sudden. Sure, I'll go.
You know something? This place isn't so bad after all.
Oh, excuse me, I have a phone call. Hello? Hello? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Listen to this, everyone. Listen. Come
Tell
on.
us everything.
I just can't believe it.
Here they go again. Seems like old times. Right, honey?
Yes, dear, and we're happy to be back home.
What do we do now?
Why don't you watch the movie on Channel 267 called Sully?
Wait a minute. I have a great idea.
What is it, dearest?
Why don't we go to our apartment and
You devil, you!
Hey, this is a very special occasion. The prodigal children have returned. Let's celebrate.
Miss Charlotte, I think you're a wonderful, kind person.
Thank you. That's exactly what my boyfriend says too.
Here I come, Charlotte.
Let's all go to the dining room and have a real drink.
Yay!
1, 2, 3.